And the first one up is David Thornton, and Jay is the evaluator. Do you want to read something?
So David's distinguished Toastmaster, isn't that?
Not yet, working towards it.
It's getting very close. The speech that David is giving tonight is called Happy International Left-Handers Day 2019.
Oh, yeah.
The purpose of the speech is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. David.
Thank you. Good. Steve.
If there are any people in the audience who are left-handed, raise your left hand. So 1, 2, so 2 people in the audience and myself.
That's it.
That's good. I feel very special, and so should you, because today, Tuesday, August 13th, 2019 is International Left-Handers Day. In this presentation, I will talk about the brief history of International Left-Handers Day, including the reason why it was created, the struggles that left-handed people face, some interesting facts about left-handed people, and I will also share some of my own personal experiences as a left-handed person. International Left-Handers Day is a holiday that was created by a man named Dean R. Campbell, who is the founder of an organization called International Left-Handers Incorporated. This was back in 1976. Dean R. Campbell created International Left-Handers Day to raise awareness of the advantages and disadvantages of being left-handed in a predominantly right-handed world. The first time International Left-Handers Day was celebrated was on Friday the 13th in August, back in 1976. During the Middle Ages, which was a time in European history that lasted from the 5th to the 15th century, left-handed people were considered evil and sinister. As a matter of fact, the word sinister comes from the Latin word sinistra, which originally meant left-handed, but as time went by, it took on different meanings such as evil or unlucky. Left-handed people face many challenges trying to do everyday things that most right-handed people take for granted, such as using a pair of scissors. Cutting paper with a pair of scissors can be difficult if you are left-handed. Writing in a spiral notebook or a 3-ring binder can be difficult if you're left-handed, because a left-handed person with a writing, the middle spine prevents their hand from feeling comfortable. And if that wasn't enough, when a left-handed person is writing in a notebook, the ink smudges and ends up on the side of their hand. And then there are those notorious right-handed desks. You know those desks with the chair attached to them and the desktop is shaped almost like a comma? I'm going to talk more about those right-handed desks in a moment. Here are 5 interesting facts about left-handed people. Number 1, just 10% of the world's population is left-handed. Men are also more likely to be left-handed. Number 2, left hand shakes are a sign of disrespect. And this comes from the Middle Ages, where people used to use their left hand to wipe after going to the toilet. Number 3, Wedding rings worn on the third finger of the left hand originated with the Greeks and Romans, who wore them to fend off evil associated with the left hand. Number 4, lefties are also called softballs. That term was coined in baseball to describe a left-handed pitcher. And number 5, 5 of the last 8 U.S. presidents were left-handed. Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama. And now I'm going to talk about my own personal experiences as a left-handed person. I've been writing with my left hand ever since I first learned how to write. When I was in high school, some of my classmates would see me write with my left hand, and they were surprised. They would look directly at my left hand and say to me, "You're left-handed?" And I would say, "Yeah." During my first semester in college, I took a literature course, and there were only right-handed desks in that classroom. One time, we had to do a writing assignment in class. I remember sitting in the front row, and the professor looked at me and she said, "Oh, David, I did not know you were left-handed. I'm sorry I don't have any left-handed desks." I looked at her and I said, "That's okay. I'm all right." Even though us left-handed people have our own challenges that we face, we are very unique in a positive way. So, if you know anyone who is left-handed, let them know that today, August 13th, is International Left-Handers Day. And tell them to celebrate International Left-Handers Day every year on August 13th. And until next year, left-handed power.
Thank you, David. Oh.
Right.
I should have known.
How dare you, Jeff?
That was great.